Good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Red Melissa. Right before I get on, my computer decides to do a reboot, a update. I'm like, really? Really? So, sorry for the the clunky opening, but we are here now and I am going to turn on us live on Instagram so that we are live on Instagram. We are live on Facebook and we are live on New Thought Media Network. So, good day, everybody. It's wonderful to be with everyone today. I feel like it's been a long time, but it really hasn't been. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope that you did something that is in alignment with your quality. And we're going to talk about that some today. So, welcome everyone as I take a breath and just settle myself in. All right. So, welcome to Morning Sip with Red Melissa. I am Red Melissa, and Sip is Spirit and Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. So, my passion is to support people in transforming their lives. So, we are here. We are here to be on purpose and our purpose without further delay, without further denial. We are here to show up as the truth of who we are. And I am here to support you in doing so because my mission is to give inspiration through spiritual life coach. I'm a spiritual life coach. I do spiritual life coaching. I support people in connecting to their divine purpose, their divine assignment, and to address the things that get in the way of that occurring. Unforgiveness gets in the way, judgment gets in the way, being critical of ourselves and others gets in the way, acting like we don't know gets in the way, figuring it out gets in the way. So, I am a spiritual life coach, I am a preacher, and I am a teacher. And my passion is to ignite the divine spark within you so that you are living life in joy, connected to your yes. Yes, this is my ministry of joy. So if you need support, you can reach out to me through Facebook, through Instagram. Just send me a direct message and we can set up some time to talk. All right. So good day, Shay. Good day, Miss Bliss, Pamela. Good day, Linda. Linda said you had a little trouble finding me this morning, couldn't find on Facebook. So it seems like New Thought Media Networks Facebook connection is inconsistent these last couple of days. So if you cannot find me, the best place to find me is on YouTube. Go to I Am Melissa and you will always find me on YouTube. YouTube seems to have the most secure connection, as I can tell. So I'm glad that you found me, Linda. Hey, Chaplain Levi, it's good to see you. It's wonderful having you in service with us on Sunday. Good day, Bonnie. Good day, Brian. It's good to see everybody joining in here with me live today for Morning Sip with Red Melissa. So we're going to do a little check-in today. We're going to do a little check-in. And I mentioned last week that January is our foundation month to set us up for the rest of the year, right? It's like getting the soil ready, right? You have to do some preparation, right? You have to get it where it needs to be before you dump seeds in it. You got to make sure that the soil is nurturing and nutritious, and it has all the right elements in it so that the seed will grow healthy and blossom. So the same thing with us, right? We are preparing our soil, right? Tilling the soul, if you will, right? Soil, soul, same concepts. Yes? So, how are you doing? Let me know how you're doing. Put it in the chat, in the comments. How are you doing in general? And how are you doing specifically with your quality? So if you're new to Morning Sit with Red Melissa and you're like, quality, what is she talking about quality? The quality that you are committed to embodying and expressing more fully in 2024. So for example, my quality is, I have a couple. So my qualities are surrendering, structure, soaring, and consistency. So I have 4 qualities that are what I'm focusing on for 2024. These are the 4 areas that I am making a fuller commitment to being more of this year. Because I already am. Whatever quality you choose, know that you already are that. Know that nothing is missing within you. Know that the divine did not make you incomplete. Know that you are not broken. Know that you are not broken. And we need support. And we may need some healing. And we may have some forgiveness work to do. And, right? But I really want you to know that in the mind of the divine, you are whole, healthy, and complete. From a spiritual perspective, we are. Now, we're having a human experience. Yes, we are. And things happen. Yes, they do. And those things, what do we call those things? We call those things life. Life happens, right? But that doesn't mean that we start living life half dead. It means that we continue to do our work so that we are living life fully alive, and not just reliving every single day over and over and over again. Because we are expanding through our expression of the truth of who and whose we are. This is what we get to experience. This is what we get to be. This is what we get to remind each other of. So, any obstacles? Anyone facing obstacles? Anyone's like, oh, Red Melissa, I haven't done my morning practice since January 2nd. Oh, Melissa, oh, Red Melissa, I am struggling. I feel, let me correct my language. I feel like I'm struggling. I feel like I'm struggling. All right, so let me check in. Let me check in and see how my congregation of joy is doing and being. Shay said, I'm keeping them focused. I'm keeping them in focus. So Shay is keeping her qualities in focus. She's being challenged, both and. And oftentimes it is a both and. And know this about both and. Both and doesn't cancel out the progress that you are making. Right? Because oftentimes when we are desiring something, what can happen sometimes is that we start to experience the thing that we don't desire. So that could be brought into our awareness and cleared, right? Brought into the light so we can see it from a higher perspective through our spiritual eyes, and we can clear it. We can release it. We can surrender it. We can forgive it. We can let it go. But if we don't see it and address it and know that it's there, it'll feel like we're just running in circles and not getting anywhere. So this is a good thing, Shay. And if anyone else is experiencing this, right? How many times you prayed for something and the opposite shows up? That is still an answered prayer. It is still an answered prayer, because the thing that showed up that is the opposite or is not what you were praying about is the thing that needs to be addressed and released and healed. So this is all good. Fee, support and healing. Yes, Fee, yes. And more forgiveness work is happening. That's right. You are on your path, Shay. Linda said, doing well, focus on my qualities, cultivating opportunities for learning. No surprise there. Yes, the opportunities will show up for sure. You say, my quality is, let me see, patience. My quality is patience. Guess what? You're going to have so many opportunities to practice patience. So many opportunities to practice patience. It's not like all of a sudden, patience. We practice. We practice and we do our best to not be discouraged. To not be discouraged by all of the opportunities that present themselves. So for us to stand more fully as our quality. Levi, my quality for 2024 is compassion and getting out of my comfort zone, taking it one day at a time. That's all we can do, Levi. I will add you to the list. Compassion and getting out of my comfort zone. Now, what quality is getting out of my comfort zone? Let me marinate. You marinate on that too, Levi. What is that quality? Uncomfortable? Let's marinate on that. But I got you. Ebbs and flows, just like the ocean, right, Miss Bliss? Ebbs and flows. The tide comes in, the tide goes out. Yes, but you keep on sailing there, Miss Bliss. Yes. Love both and not either or. That's right. That's right. That's right. Life can sometimes feel like a paradox. It surely can. That's good. Still an answered prayer. That's powerful. Yes, it is an answered prayer. All prayers are answered. And we trip ourselves up because we want it to look like a certain way. We want our prayers to be answered in a certain way. We want it to look like, come this way, all the things, right? Because we get in the way, because we start not minding our business. We start minding the universe's business. But we know the how is none of our business. How this will come into fruition is none of our business. And so that's where trust and faith comes in, right? That no matter what comes. Oh, I love a demonstration of this. I shared it a while ago. It's one of my girlfriends. She owns a building in Brooklyn, and there was a fire. And the first floor of the building was a store. And the store had a fire. And the fire spread throughout her building. It was like a 5-story building. Fire spread throughout the building. She was devastated. One of her tenants died in this fire. Devastated, right? And she didn't know what she was going to do. You know, she had a lot to do, right? Because of what happened. And she stayed prayerful. She stayed trusting. She stayed knowing that something is happening here. But it was a lot, right? And we can imagine that would be a lot. And she started to get worried and she started to have doubt, right? And she reached out to a minister and got prayer. And the prayer that the minister prayed for her was this. And I will never forget when she told me this. The prayer was, moving forward, nothing but good shall come forth from this. Moving forward, you could be going through your most devastating trial and tribulation. You may be having a definite in the ground, rolling over in the corner with a blanket, rocking back and forth experience, right? That has knocked you off your center. And we can know that moving forward from this place of heartbreak, from this place of being fired from my job, from this place of having a negative balance in my bank account, from this place of not knowing what's going to happen next, from this place moving forward, I know that nothing but good shall come forth from this. So my girlfriend who owned that building that had a fire on the first floor where there was a store, now that space is a beautiful gallery where she can display her artwork and display the artwork of other artists. And she calls the place My Gallery, so that whenever an artist is having an exhibit there and someone says, well, where's your exhibit? The artist can say, it's at my gallery, right? Because maybe that's an answered prayer for that artist also. It is. Because we're all connected. All of our prayers are connected. And we may not be able to see the connections and the connectivity. And we may not be able to see all the dots lit up. But that is happening. It is happening. So don't be discouraged by what these physical eyes are seeing. Don't be discouraged by the appearance of things. Don't say, Red Melissa, but my quality is compassion and love and peace. And my whole life has been turned upside down. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Ground yourself in the truth of who you are. This song keeps going through my mind every now and then. And it's a song that we used to sing when I was little. I grew up in a Pentecostal church, and we would have church, y'all. We would have church, right? And one of the songs we were saying is, my hope is built on nothing less than Jesus Christ and righteousness. On Christ, the solid rock I stand. All of the ground is sinking sand. So when all around us, it looks like it's sinking sand, we are standing on Christ consciousness. We are standing on love. We are standing on our quality. That is the foundation. It shall not be moved by anything or anyone. And we know this. Our soul knows. And so we tap into that knowing every single day throughout the day. It's not a casual relationship, is what I'm saying to you. It's not a complicated relationship, is what I'm saying to you. Being present with the presence that is always present. And I don't care what you call it. And so we practice, and we practice, and we practice, because practice makes progress. Woo! All right, y'all. I'm going to check in one more time with your comments, and then we're going to go to some joy news. Bonnie, my qualities are I'm loving and peaceful. I'm confident and prosperous in 2024. Right now, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety. Oh, yes. Bonnie, I'm sending you love and light right now. You are feeling anxiety, and you are not anxiety itself. but you are feeling anxiety. And it's important that we feel our feelings. It's important. Give anxiety a voice. What does anxiety want you to know? Right? We could sit and we could start peeling back. What is it that you want me to know? This is the type of work that I do in spiritual life coaching. Things appear as one thing, but then when we start to peel it, something else is there. All right, Bonnie, you are in my prayers. Fee, as you say, practice patience. I found myself behind a big truck feeling impatient. Good stuff. All right, all right. And Bonnie, my problem has been that I am not living to myself. I need to do more self-care, especially being a caregiver. Woo, Bonnie, I know that's the truth because I am a witness to that for you. And I know that that is what you are experiencing. And I know that you know what to do because you just said it. You just said it. You said that your qualities are loving, peaceful, confidence, and prosperity, right? And all of that is a part of self-care. All of that is a part of self-care. So what is it that you can do today, Bonnie, for a moment that demonstrates self-care to you? It could be something as simply as taking a sacred pause and just breathing consciously for 10 seconds. It could be repeating your affirmation with the feeling tone of that affirmation. It could be as you are taking care of someone else that you are praying silently for yourself and for that person. So what are the little things that you can do? Baby steps we're talking about that you can take every single day. Levi, fear of the unknown, trusting that God will take me wherever they may lead me. Yes, yes, Levi, wherever they will lead you. Yes, trusting that. Fear of the unknown. That is such a common fear that we have, is fear of the unknown. But let me tell you here and right now, that the one that knows, there is one that knows all that there is to know about everything there is to know. And so we trust in God. We have an inner wisdom that we get to tap into, a wellspring of wisdom that abides within us, that knows. Ask for guidance. Trust your intuition. That's a wonderful way to be in partnership with the unknown. Thank you. Thank you, Levi. All right, y'all. All right. And let me end with Michelle. Sending love and light to everyone just tuning in. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, but I know this too shall pass. And it is passing right here and right now, back to the nothingness from which it came. Right now, Michelle. Right now. All right, y'all. Let me see if I could get in a little bit of joy news today, because I do have some joy news to share, but all that needed to be said, apparently. If not for you, certainly for me. So, first things first. Tomorrow is a Tues-Fri Wednesday. We haven't had one of those in a while. So what makes it a Tues-Fri Wednesday is we have our community cafe. Our community cafe is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's a wonderful community cafe. It is led by our very own Shay. And I just want to put it up so y'all can see. So tomorrow is Community Energy, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Zoom. This is one of the programs that we provide through Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual director, senior minister. So just go to rocklandcsl.org, click on Community Cafe, and the Zoom link is there. So tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Community Cafe. It is focused on healing, and healing happens every single time. Healing happens every single time that Shay leads us through an amazing process. So join us. It's free. If the Spirit moves you to give a love offering to Shay, that would be beautiful. Shay is offering a discount on her services, I believe, through the end of this month. So you want to take advantage of that also. And you could reach out to Shay. Shay, you could drop your information in the comments so people can reach out to you directly. So that's one. The second thing on our Tues-Fri Wednesday is tomorrow will be our very first meditation with the full moon for 2024. Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we do a full-blown spiritual practice of inspirational reading, inspirational journaling, meditation, and prayer. So come prepared with something to write with and something to write on. I will guide you through the whole process. And we are really tuning into the illumination of the moon, the healing power and energy of the moon. So I'm excited for our first meditation with the full moon for 2024. And you'll know, of course, we're going to do some work with our quality. So please join me right where you're watching me now. All right. So that also means that there is no morning sip tomorrow at 10:30. So tomorrow's sip is an evening sip at 8:30 p.m. All right. All right. So let's see what else is coming up real quick. Sunday in Praise. Please join me Sunday at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual director, senior minister. We have Sunday service at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, virtually this Sunday, and we have a wonderful guest speaker this Sunday, Eugene Holden, who's an amazing spiritual practitioner. He's a contributor to the Science of Mind magazine. And so he will be our guest speaker this Sunday, and he will be talking about believe in the good of everyone. Believe in the good of everyone. Our annual theme at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living this year is Ubuntu. We rise together. So we believe in oneness at Rockland CSL. So please come and be with us in the oneness on Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And the other thing that happens on Sunday is the other sip, Sunday in Praise with Rev Melissa. That is my other show where I share an inspirational talk. And it's usually the prior Sunday's talk that I gave at Rockland. So this Sunday, on Sunday in Praise, the inspirational talk is Strength Lies in Unity. Okay, so 2 opportunities to plug in, 10:30 a.m. Okay, wonderful. Speaking of Eugene Holden, Eugene will be our facilitator for a special community cafe that is starting in February. So we're going to be taking a little break from our regular community cafe offerings and doing a spiritual book club starting February 7th, 7 p.m. It's for 5 weeks. The book is The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. So get your book now. This is by Love Offering, so give what feels good to you. And this is through Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living. I'm really excited. This is a book that I've been wanting to do for a while. So I'm grateful to be doing it in community. So we're taking a deep dive, right? We're taking a deeper dive and living in our zone of genius and addressing whatever barriers knock us off that, right? So join me and Eugene starting February 7th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Go to rocklandcsl.org. This is on Zoom, and the Zoom link is there. Just go to Community Cafe. It's the same link. All right. I think that is it for today. I'm a little bit over, but it's wonderful to be with each one of you today. I hope you got something from today's morning sip. Be gentle and kind with yourself. Know that all is well, regardless of the appearance of things. feel your feelings. Don't deny your feelings. Don't do a spiritual bypass and act like, oh, yeah, everything is fine when you are sad, right? So feel your feelings, and know that you are never alone and that I hold you in my consciousness and I pray for all of you every single day. So peace and blessings, everybody. Thank you, Shay, for putting up your information. That's how you can reach Shay. Thank you, love. Peace and blessings, peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.